Hi guys, I'm going to do a quick blog today on increasing your driving distance. Some of you might know that something I'm working on myself at the moment. I'm trying to increase my distance up towards the 400 yard mark. It's quite a big ask, as well as trying to maintain my normal game to a decent standard. But that's what I'm working on at the moment. So I thought I'd give you a couple of tips on trying to increase your covered speed, which obviously equates to a bit more distance. So one of the first things that I've been trying to do is get a lot more flexible. So I'm really trying to increase how much I can turn my upper half against my lower half to really increase that coil that I build up, which is going to allow me to generate a bit more speed on the way down. So I'm really trying to increase this motion here, really trying to increase how much I can turn against my lower half. There's a few exercises I do for that. You know, there's a lot of videos out there talking about flexibility. It's always worth a watch. Because the more flexible you are, the easier it is to generate that speed. I'm back in the gym now. Instead of trying to put on a lot of weight, I'm trying to get stronger whilst maintaining the flexibility. There's no point in bulking up really big. That just makes you slower. Obviously, a big guy you're not necessarily always going to hit the ball a long way. If he's not very flexible, then he won't be very powerful. So if you're going to go to the gym, just make sure you maintain more flexibility than anything else. A lot of my training involves hitting the driver flat out. That's actually quite a workout. If you were on the range and you hit 20, 30 balls with your driver full speed, you'll find you're quite tired at the end of it. I went down to Torex a couple of weeks ago. I saw Nick down in Wigan. He's a very experienced club fitter. He used to work on tour. I've got now I've got a tailor-made M1 head fitted with a Tour issue Al de la Voodoo shaft. It's a Tour issue shaft. It's something that you can't really buy off the shelf. So that's helped consistency with my drives more than anything. Compared to my Callaway, the shaft was a little bit soft, so I struggled to control that quite a bit. I'm in the sim quite a lot. Obviously, the benefit of being in the sim, I get a good look at my numbers. I can see my swing speed, how it's improving. Today, it's obviously dropped a little bit because I'm quite sore from my workout yesterday. But coming on the sim is a good starting point as well. So if you came on here, you can see where your starting point is, you know, kind of what your best drive is. Little numbers that can really help, again, just increasing driving, even if you didn't change anything else in your swing, is the angle of attack. If we want to hit long drives, we have to be hitting the ball with a driver on the way up. Most golfers attack angle down, which leads to a lot of backspin. So that's one thing that you know, most people can benefit from changing is angle of attack. There's a couple of different ways of doing that. Just with your setup again, there's one big thing. So if I quickly give you a demonstration of if you're going to change your angle of attack, it's a simple move. When we set up to the golf ball, hopefully you can see me in there. Okay, so most golfers, when they set to the golf ball with a driver, they have the ball positions that's too far back. Again, that's going to promote a downward attack. So I want you to get that ball position nice and close to your left heel. Even just fractionally outside, that's not really an issue. So we can have our ball position nice and forward. The next move we want to practice is tilting ourselves a touch more behind the ball. And this doesn't come from tilting our spine angle. It comes from bumping our hip up and left, which will tilt the shoulders. So it's this move here. I didn't change my spine angle. I didn't change my weight onto my left side as I did it either. It's just a small little bump with my hip up and to the left. You'll see that tilts me a little bit more behind the ball. Again, a good way to practice is putting a club against your shoulders so it's nice and level. In golf posture, practicing the same move. So a slight bump with the hip, and you'll see that club angle now has changed from level to pointing more to the sky, so I'm a bit more set behind the golf ball. Again, helps promote a more shallow angle attack, help you hit the ball on the way up. That will reduce backspin, increase carry, and then obviously increase roll as well. The less spin we have on the ball, the more it's going to run out. So there's a couple of things to get you going. I say if you want to get, for a start, more flexible, you know, practicing this once again, golf posture, arms across your chest. Really try and feel that you just turn your shoulders against your hips. Obviously your hips are going to move a slight bit, but you're going to try and turn them as much as you can against them. So you do a couple of these, hold it there for a few seconds, relax, start again. So a great example of this, being a right-handed golfer, I've got quite a big turn. When I used to do this the other way, if I was a left-handed golfer, my original turn was somewhere here. I was really stiff. I've been trying to improve, obviously, both sides at the moment for the last couple of weeks. So if you look at my left one now, this is my right again. Quite a nice big turn. My left used to be here, but now I can get quite a big left turn. Again, so that shows you how much, again, it's only been doing this for a couple of weeks. I've already increased that one. So I mean, if you're to practice, and again, the benefits are really worth the 5-10 minutes you put aside to practice that. Okay, if you have any questions or want a bit more information or you're struggling with your driver, then feel free to ask away. I'll do some videos answering a few questions. Thanks for now.